its way with the credit report for duty call. It's a lifetime guarantee, stuffed in a coffin, 10% more free. Red light special at the mausoleum. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Say hello, Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And before we get started, everyone check out at Hey David Don, at King Maps Forever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Maps over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, RateX.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Putin Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Dark Link, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. You got at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gario at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Love and follow them all. I've had a amazing, fantastic week, and it is not over yet. So before we also get further, I would ask everyone to smash that like button. That would be super great to smash that. It's a free way to help support the channel. Let's get this spread. So KYC is, if you didn't, a recap of the NFT NYC, I did do a video of, it took about, it's like 14 minutes to watch. If you missed that video, if you don't want a quick recap, is Veve Moon, Veve Stonks. This just reaffirmed my belief that every single thing that Veve has done is just light years ahead of everyone else. When Sue goes, Randy, why are you not at the party? So I was supposed to have a podcast with someone today, and I didn't, because they said, yeah, we'll do the podcast later, and it was supposed to be kind of before tomorrow, because tomorrow I am supposed to go to another very big meeting with a lot of very big whales, and I really did want to be fresh for that. So I think I told Wendy last night, like, hey, it's gonna be my last night here, because today I had that podcast to do, and I needed to be well rested for tomorrow, because tomorrow's big thing. I mean, picked up at 9. The thing goes, I think it goes from like 11 to like 9 at night. So I'm getting picked up 9 in the morning, get there at like 11. It is, well, I can't say really where it is, I don't think. And what it's going to be is again, a lot of different whales, a lot of different funders, founders of things. And I'm going to go in as kind of like that makeshift Veve ambassador. Like, hey guys, have you heard of Veve? Kind of sell myself a little bit, be like, hey, let me be your Sherpa on your mountain of Omi. And I do have a business call at 11:45 to like 12:30, so I really hope that it doesn't mess with anything too much, and that is really important. So hopefully I can do both things. And then outside of that, yeah, I just want to be rest. I didn't want to be partying till like 3 in the morning like we were doing last night, and then just be not fresh for that. So I thought it'd be best to kind of, but again, the person canceled on the podcast after I'd already left. Like, oh man, this guy. Anyway, but the NFT NYC was, there was maybe 4 or 5 other companies there that I had spoken to, and they said, hey, we are that they are, I don't want to say as good as Veve, but they were doing the right thing. They were going and they were putting in the work. They were going and they were putting in that, they were grinding. They set everything up very, very nicely. I can't wait to talk to them all. And I mean, say what you want about other metaverses, which I believe Veve has no serious competition as far as NFT platform, and the metaverse when it comes out, maybe Earth 2. But Terra Virtua's marketing team is doing really, really well. I saw that they had sponsored, it's so strange, they had sponsored Cavell Anderson's last video, or one that he did yesterday, and it was very intelligent on their marketing department's part, because he puts out content all the time, like multiple times a day, and as he does that, he gets he gets thousands of views. So a 30-second ad at the beginning of his video is pretty good. Thousands of people will see that. Maybe people that hadn't paid much mind to Terra Virtua in the past, maybe they had gone and said like, oh, okay, well now I'll check it out, because if they might think that, oh, if Cavell Anderson is going and putting out this ad, then maybe it's worth something. And they do have a metaverse coming out. I don't know when. I don't know when the land sale is. Will I get some? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't. I was gonna try to meet some. I did meet some of the team of Terra Virtua this week, but it wasn't. It was very, very informal. I met that one guy. I forget his name. Wendy, comment down below that dude's name that I met. And what I did with that is just I wanted to get familiar with it. I don't want to really promote anything until I have researched everything. And part of the reason for getting some of the people like Neopets, they are coming out with a metaverse. Now we all know and love Neopets from back in the day. Is the thesis of that company still the same as it was years ago? Did they change it all? What happened? So I really do want to get to the bottom of that. I think it would be good, like investigative journalism, to go and do that on the podcast. And I have a couple of other people I want to get on as well from this. But for the most part, outside of these like 4 or 5 companies that are on the right path, no one comes close to Veve. No one comes close to shining their shoes. No one comes like it is. I mean, Recur had a little pump because they had Nickelodeon like completely signed on, and they have a bunch of stuff there. Although the first Nickelodeon NFTs, which I did mention in that video, were actually on wax, I believe. Funko Pops had released them in conjunction with wax, so they actually do have the first ones. But again, as I said before, just because there were 3 other Charizards before first edition base set Charizard that we all know and love, and things just happen. People love that first edition base set one, not because it was the first, but just because that's what happened to be most popular. The Hey Arnold ones I've seen on Funko Pop or on wax that were Funko Pops. A lot of people that have them, they think they're okay, and respect the past, respect the first on the blockchain. But if Recur comes out with 3D ones, then those will probably be like the most popular, especially if they're animated. Veve does have that lock on 3D premium digital collectibles, and the space something that I want to read that Dr. Prophet had posted the other day, which I know this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about KYC, and I'll get to that in a minute. But it's the Metaverse standards.org, saying leading standards organizations and companies unite to drive open metaverse interoperability. And Dr. Prophet had gone on, and let me find this photo. And he had said, where is it? Maybe I mistook it, and I don't know where it is. Oh no, here it is. It says the Metaverse announcement from yesterday is totally underrated. We will get a standard for 3D assets interoperability, meaning that there's going to be like a measuring stick. Like, hey, in order to be a part of this, you have to be up here and above. You can't be below that. He says, I don't see any other NFTs benefiting more from this development than Veve Official, since it's leading project. It is the leading project for 3D NFTs. And he's right. So if you go to that, the article reads, now the Metaverse Standards Forum brings together leading standards organizations and companies for industry-wide cooperation on interoperability standards needed to build the open metaverse. The forum will explore where the lack of interoperability is holding back metaverse deployment and how the work of standards of developing organizations, or SDOs, defining and evolving needed standards may be coordinated and accelerated. Open to any organization at no cost, the forum will focus on pragmatic, action-based projects such as implementation, prototyping, hackathons, plugfests, and open source tooling. But again, anyone on the Unity engine, this is going to go really well. Like, imagine taking your Veve NFTs and putting them on Meta's multiverse, or Disney's metaverse, or anyone that's filed for the metaverse that's going on the Unity engine, which is going to be most people. I think Earth 2 is on the Unity engine as well, so I really cannot wait, because Earth 2, I've been wanting to get these two together for a long time. And it's unfortunate the only one commonality they have is this one bad actor who's gone now been gone away for like years from both of these companies. Still waiting for Earth 2 to get on their release their crypto, which it was supposed to be Q3 of this year. I don't know if it will, just because we are in this bear market now. That was decided when we were in this bull market. Like, hey, yeah, let's go. I would be okay if they decided to wait until next year. Now it'd be great if they went and it's, let's say Essence is $2 and I sell half. Let's say I have $30,000, give or take, and put like another 10K into Omi if Omi's still down. We shall see. But for KYC, what I noticed, and Jeremiah Aoyang reported on this as well, is that most people in this particular area, NFT NYC, they weren't focused on the price of Bitcoin or the price of Ethereum. They weren't focused on they weren't focused on like the negatives. They were all dreaming and hoping, and you do need some of that. You need that, a new hope. You need that Superman type of side. Now the realities of trying to run a business and trying to like, oh my God, these people that are just like, yeah, we raised $1 million and we're good for a year. Like, oh my God. So these people are betting that you had, and there's just one person that I talked to. There's countless numbers of these though, that do not have a working product. That I got offered 3 jobs this week, and it was like, hey, yeah, do this, go like this, partner with this, make videos for this, and it's like, one, they weren't paying a ton. There's a lot of like referral stuff. So I understand that, you want to, you sometimes do half and half. Let's say you don't do things for a ton of money. You do things like an advisory role, or you do things like you partner with somebody to get their native coins, because even if it goes to 0, you didn't really do that much. But, if those coins, which are maybe worth 500, let's say a couple $1,000s, well, if they 100x, that's amazing, But a lot of these companies that just, they don't have a working product yet, and like I feel like Loki, in Thor 2 is like, you must be truly desperate to come to me for help. Like it's like, okay guys, like I have like not even 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, not even 9,000. I can't wait till I have 9,001 so I can go, it's over 9,000. But again, like even just hiring a couple of developers, $1 million a year or $1 million barely gets you for a year. And if you don't make money by then, and stop paying your developers, stop paying your people, see how quickly, see how long they keep working for you for. It's not that, it is not that easy to start in this metaverse. And even people that did have working products that were out there, and it's like, yeah, we minted 10,000 of these, like 2,000 sold. It's like, oh, like, and this is with them marketing, like so Brock McBlockchain doesn't really do marketing. Like he'll come on my podcast, he'll go on Taps' podcast, he'll go on whoever's podcast. But that's really just like, it's not him asking to come on. It's us asking him because he's really smart. He's got ties to the Akomi team, and again, the game that burns fiches is really good. And again, he did partner with Akomi, didn't partner with Veve. So the fact that says that they're going to burn a lot of the Akomi tokens. I still think there is room for partnership with Veve as well, for us to get fiche in our showrooms or stuff from. I mean, it should be interoperable at some point. We should be able to get our NFTs and put them in the fiche arena, and put them in our tanks. I think we should be able to do that at some point. I'm going to get Rob McBlockchain on the pod. I should be talking to him tomorrow. I will get him on the podcast again at some point and have him explain all that. Hopefully, getting more of that lore. And I know I've gone on for a little long, but KYC. So them and I talked to a bunch of people I talked to a couple whales. They are not upset at the bear market. Some are excited, some are like, okay, well, this is what you do. It's just like a matter of fact. It's like an afterthought in their minds. Well, and they're like, yeah, that's what you do. Bear market comes in, a lot of your stuff that you really like at a discount, you go and buy them. That's it. It's almost like they were like annoyed. It's like, how are you asking such a stupid question? This is what you do. And I was like, sir, like I know, like trust me, I know. I just want to, make sure I ask, make sure I reaffirm my beliefs. It was pretty funny. I will be talking to a few tomorrow, and there's some people out there that say like, oh, like we had a little pump, which we did, and it wasn't Dr. Profit. Dr. Profit was not the one to pump our bags yesterday. Most people saw their vaults rise a couple $1,000s, not too much. But even still, like, and it could be from one person, it could be from a couple people, but it just kind of makes a little bit of sense that it's not just a coincidence that the weekend that David used in New York City, the weekend that I'm trying to pump up Veve like as much as I can to anyone who will listen, and the announcement of KYC, it makes people feel comfortable that we have cash out. It makes people feel comfortable about putting money in. So all those three things combined, the beast of the sea. Sorry, it's a Pokemon reference. To be able to go and do that, and that's why I think it's too much of a coincidence for that to just be a coincidence. I don't want to say this was planned, but it makes poetic sense that one thing happens and this is the result. So a lot of people think that, oh, MTL, just like NBA Top Shot, you're gonna, lots of money's gonna leave. Okay, well, a lot of money's gonna come in also. Like, there's going to be a lot of cross trading going on. Which force is greater, the people trying to get out or the people trying to come in? There's not a lot of people in here right now in the app, so I think a lot of people coming in, and which I would love. I have to talk to Kelly, the VV Fox. I would love to know how many wallets were activated this weekend and how many people were inactive wallets were reactivated this weekend because of NFT NYC, because David was in there, and because I was trying to pump the bags as well. Wendy was also there as well. I mean, there was a couple of VV. There was a VV meetup at the Batcal event. That was great. I was like a celebrity there. That was amazing. Jeremiah Aoyang was there at the event. That was really good. That was really fun. He's a cool dude. I was going in for like the bro hug, shake his hand, and go, and he's like, "Give me a hug, Randy." I was like, "Oh, okay, man." He's so cool. He's so chill. So I'm gonna get to comments right now. Gary O says, "Fire." Lord of the Realm says, "Thank you for all you've done, VV Ambassador Randy." How's it going? Thank you. Dog Boy says, "My dilemma: watch Randy tonight or save the AMA for my 5-hour drive tomorrow. What to do?" Well, I don't know if this is going to be 5 hours. I won't make any content tomorrow during the day just because I will have that event that I'm going to. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I was supposed to have a party tonight that I was supposed to go. It's like a 90s party, but I just couldn't. Who did that? I forget who did this or if this is even real. But remember the hodl for the win? The guy had a Comey whale on his calf. I don't know who did that, but that is hysterical. Anyway, moving on. JL says, "Let's go." JL says, "Watch and replay tomorrow." There you go. And one Supergirl, how's it going? Says, "Reno, you're not at party." The laughing and crying face. Yeah, I was supposed to work. So I'm just doing the podcast here without anyone else. Oh, hiccups. Darth Chaos says, "Hello there." Oh, God, Darth Chaos. So, hello there, General Kenobi. I won't give any spoilers. The Obi-Wan series, that was good, man. That was good. I kind of would have maybe preferred it if it happened a few years ago, and I really would have. And again, no spoilers. I really would have preferred it if a previous villain was in this, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it would be something kind of like almost like a tower defense game. You're like, oh, the threats are coming in from Luke over this way, over that way, and it has to repel them while keeping it secret. But then they did the whole thing with Leia, and I was just like, oh, all right, this is pretty good. Battle scene was good. It's so that the battle scene I didn't like. So here's the same thing. I have a problem with this battle scene in Obi-Wan and the battle scene in the Battle of Hogwarts, which I'll get to in a second because I got a $5 super chat from Tim H. NC75 saying, "You should interview Dr. Prophet." I've been trying so much. Like, we talk, and yeah, it's just he wants to stay in the shadows, which is 100% okay, 100% fine. That's one man's choice to be a silent whale. Oh, I mean, he is fairly public, and again, what I had put on as my, where was it? Where'd it go? Yeah, so he said, on this thumbnail, Alfred Kahn on 23 February said, "Big things coming." And Dr. Prophet says, "Hey, Al, please wait with the announcement of big things until we are listed on 3 major exchanges. That will touch our lives. Your fan, Dr. Prophet." And I can't believe I forgot till right now to mention this, but I think the big things coming that Al Khan and Dr. Prophet were referencing, I'm not 100% sure they were announced yet. Now, were one of the big things, what were they? MTL, KYC, OMI utility. Maybe one of those might have been things, but I think there are other things that might take the finesse and power of Al Khan and some of the Akomi team that are behind the scenes that maybe nobody knows about yet. I would say that people aren't talking about. that no YouTuber I don't think has mentioned, maybe in passing. But I think those are the type of things that before the end of the year they'll be announced, and they do have to wait most likely until not until we're on exchanges, just until this next few months are over. KYC, MTL, OMI utility. Let's say that's all. I mean, KYC has been rolling out slowly but steadily. That'll keep on rolling out, through July, maybe August, whatever. But I would say by Q3, or I'm sorry, by the end of Q3, we have full KYC and full MTL. And OMI utility at least is, the article will be released, and I think we have some OMI utility, but probably a lot of the OMI utility will be gotten by the end of the year. It won't be full OMI utility because part of that OMI utility is going to be buying land, is that land sale with OMI, and we're not getting that until next year. Veveverse will obviously at least some iteration will probably happen this year, but again, what next after KYC, MTL, and OMI utility? They're going to increase the drop sizes. Sure, the amount of drops. Yeah, absolutely. They might do a little bit of marketing. San Diego Comic-Con is going to be pretty interesting. Now, you could have say like, well, they said something last year that they were going to partner with someone big, and then they didn't. And then they have this. They had a virtual tour instead. Okay, that was last year when we were still on GoChain. We were not on Immutable X yet. We had barely announced we were going on to Immutable X, and that didn't happen until earlier this year. So I think that there's a lot of big things coming. What are they going to be? I'm going to say we have one to three new partnerships announced, and I'm going to say that might not even happen at San Diego, because Alex had said there's going to be the announcement, the partnership that we have in San Diego is something that we already have, that people know we have. I think it's going to be DC Comics. It would make a lot of sense that, oh, hey, we already have DC Comics, but now that DC has negotiated that additional 6% every time things are sold, now it makes sense to go and for them to release their comics for us, which is, Jesus, man, that's going to be insane. Another one, I think it's, I don't even know. I don't even want to speculate. But out of the other three partnerships, I would say maybe Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Anime is pretty much all but confirmed, right? Like we're pretty positive they have some type of anime. Yeah, all right. So I'm not even gonna mention anime because anime, but maybe that's the one thing that they do announce. Finally, a partnership with Funimation, Crunchyroll. I don't know what it would be. Dude, My Hero Academia. Oh, that'd be great. I wonder if we'd actually get manga on here as well. Dude, Pokemon Adventures manga would be so epic. Oh my god, those stories are brilliantly beautiful. Now again, comic books are relatively thin, and manga tends to be pretty thick. So I think they would have to charge a little bit more than the $7 per comic. Maybe $20 or $4. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Now let's just go with just random new manga. I haven't bought a manga in a while. My Hero Academia manga, and we'll do shopping. And let's see how much it is. Oh my god. Okay, so it's all right, volumes. You can get 33 manga for $189. So actually, I guess you could say it'd be less than $10. Maybe we could get it for $10. It just seems like it'd be a lot to go and put into that. But anyway, moving on. Where was I? And then the other one, I guess the third one. So Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Rocky would be cool. Hasbro would be great. Dude, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony. I'm sorry. Moving on here. Oh yeah. So I was talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I won't say, Obi-Wan Kenobi series with Darth Vader in it, they're gonna fight. They're going to fight. And and again, no spoilers here about what happens, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, despite sitting on the couch, despite not doing any type of training for 10 years, and he's still this great warrior, which they do show in the first couple of episodes. Oh god, he's old, but then at the end suddenly he's not old anymore. Suddenly he can move and groove and everything in between. And it's just like, and I'll get to that super chat in a second. The I have an issue with people not training for a decade and suddenly still being like this amazing, fantastically great warrior. Now, like, let's say like Mike Tyson, he could still move and groove, but he's at least still training. And like, he hasn't fought in like 15 years when he fought Roy. But then, again, he was training for months before that. Like, Obi-Wan was not training. So anyway, moving on. The super chat from NFTs saying, thanks for that quick reply on Twitter about that Gary V Pokemon rumor. Yeah. So there is this company that I did meet that and the reason why I had that quick response because I just talked to them. The company that is taking Pokemon cards that they have. Let's say I take a Pokemon card, a Metal Energy, first edition PSA 8, holo, and I say like, okay, well, I'm gonna make an NFT of this. Like, let's say I'm gonna put this in a floor safe, surrounded by like pit bulls, and I have like a watchtower with a bunch of guys with, AKs or whatever, sniper rifles, whatever. And it's perfectly well protected. You don't have to worry about the protection of it. It's fine. What this company is doing, they're taking their cards and they are holding them in someplace super secret, super safe, which is a little sketch to me that they don't say the location. But they say that we're making NFTs of the cards, and I say like, okay, well, how do you go and you make licensed NFTs of these cards? Like the Pokemon company would never allow that. Like, they would never allow that. And he said, you're right, they wouldn't. So we're not making NFTs of the cards. We're making an NFT of like the case. We're making an NFT that represents the card. It is not the card, but it represents what the card is. And if you have ownership of this card because you have the NFT, you could sell the NFT, and then you no longer have ownership of that card. Whoever buys that, we get their name, we get whoever, and they can come pick that up whenever they want, or they can have them shipped to them whenever they want. So so when I saw that Gary V thing, like, yeah, Pokemon card NFTs, like that is not a he would probably be doing something like that. Again, Pokemon Company would not allow anyone to try and make actual Pokemon card NFTs. They're making a NFT that represents what the card is, represents ownership of that card, but it is not a Pokemon card NFT, if that makes sense. Watch Enterprise Randy, super dope meeting you at the Cal event. I think I drank my Cal cost basis down to 0 in bourbon, and checked a major box appearing on Randy Chavez live stream at NFT NYC. Yeah, this is great. These are all, it was great meeting a lot of people at the Back Cal event. That was just, I was texting some friends. I was like, okay, like a review of the week. And Monday I was like, okay, Monday, celebrity status. Tuesday, talking to a lot of people. Wednesday was a lot of the Metaverse and stuff. It was a lot. Honestly, the Back Cal event would have been fun. I still haven't I haven't shown you the comics yet, but the Back Cal event had 500 comics that were produced that you could only get at Spyscape. You couldn't get it at Midtown Comics, couldn't get it anywhere else, couldn't order it online. And I got 5% of them. Yeah, I got 5% of the comics. Like, I bought 25 of them. Super awesome. I think Crypto Rain got 25. I think Justin Apple Pie got 25. So I think to altogether we got 15% of that supply. And somebody asked, like, they had sold out. We'd closed them out, and somebody asked, like, because they were $10 per comic. And somebody asked, "Oh, can I buy a comic?" And then Crypto Rain's like, "Yeah, $50 a comic." I was like, "Damn, that was a quick 5x." I don't know if they actually, that deal actually went through. I don't think it did. But that was just really interesting. That the price going for that is probably going to be $50. Right? Because again, that's a limited release. There was a finite amount of it. You could only get it there. That was like a perfect Japanese card release. That Japanese card that's not released in English, Japanese card that's only released at a specific event, marking a specific time, like these Batman comics. Can't wait. I might just hold on to them for a long time. I mean, if somebody wants to pay me, I spent, let's say, like $260, $75 on, like $250 then plus tax. Somebody says like, hey, I'll give you like $1,000 for it. Sure, that's fine. for all 25, or even if somebody said like, hey, 800 right now, maybe, but I think those could be really valuable in the future, and not even graded. I mean, I should probably grade some, but yeah, got that because again, there's such a small amount of them. It's stupid limited release. Anyway, where was I going here? Oh yeah, so the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I keep getting back to this, but I keep getting super chats. It was cool to see a really good fight with them, but I also, I have that issue with you not training for 10 years, something being like Warrior, like, just throwing it out there. I love the Weasleys. I'm going back to Harry Potter now, and you'll understand why. I love the Weasleys, except for Percy. Trading, backstabbing motherfucker. Anyway, I love the Weasleys, and they're all good, wholesome people in my book. I really enjoy them. They're mostly great, but the mom, Holly Weasley, she's getting her kids are getting attacked at the Battle of Hogwarts by Bellatrix Lestrange, the witch who killed Sirius Black, the witch who is strong enough and powerful enough to like get impregnated by the Dark Lord. Just a fantastic witch that is very, very good at what she does. That is, and what she does isn't very nice. What she does is like she kills people, and she's honing her skills constantly, all the time. That a lot of people fear her, and the fact that and the students are keeping up with her because the students are young and they're vibrant, and Bellatrix Lestrange is probably like 40-something years old at this point. Maybe a little less because she's probably, yeah. But either way, the kids are like they're not in their prime, but they're really good. They're young and they have a lot of energy. They have a lot of stamina. And here comes this housewife saying, "Don't harm my children," and then takes on like this world-class witch and kills her. Like, get the fudge out of here! I do not believe that for one heckin' second. Yeah. I have it's like that'd be like saying, okay, yeah, you're taking on you're taking on this heavyweight professional boxer, even though you've never like haven't had a fight in like 10 years, you haven't trained in like 15, 20 years. Yeah, you're gonna win. No, that doesn't happen at all. Anyway, moving on here, we have NFTs saying, "What's up, fam? What's up, NFTs?" Oscar Del Rio says 2 Vaders and 2 Todds or 1 partner statue. Oh, that's good. They're both really, really good. Typically, I do like 2 instead of 1 because that is. Hang on. I do like 2 instead of 1 because that 1, if you sell it, then you don't have it. At least 2 you could have. That's so good. That is so good. I mean, Vader's cool, but I mean, Batman's kind of cool too. Even though he doesn't kill, he lets people just walk the streets again. We'll send them to Arkham Asylum, even though they're gonna like murder and destroy. Yeah, like, God, that scene in Obi-Wan, that was so good. Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that. That was so heckin' good. And the ending, but so. Vader will probably make appearances in other things because he's like one of the greatest villains of all time. And again, that Todd McFarlane Batman is. How many people knew? Oh, that's Todd McFarlane Batman when looking at that before downloading the app. Probably very, very, very few people. I did a poll on that on Twitter. Very few people answered that they knew who it was. But first Batman on the blockchain, first Veve NFT on the blockchain, first of the first. Stupid finite amount, stupid rare. Vader. There's a couple of them. We got the common, uncommon, and that ultra rare. But damn, that is, oof, big oof. I don't know. I would say it's a coin flip. Whether you want to do Vader or Todd McFarlane Batman. I am probably leaning towards the Todd McFarlane Batman for the super long term. But either way, you'll make money with all of them. Coin flip. Super chat coming in from Metal Lemon. How's it going? It says the rule of 2. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah, yep, yep. Only two there are. No more, no less. A master and an apprentice. But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice? Sorry. I love that. Yeah, Metal Lemon. Good times. Good times. And thank you for the super chat. Now, where was I? Okay. We have Darth Chaos' Randy. You watched that finale? I did. It was so good. It was, like I said, I was not ready for those feels. I was not ready. Oh, it was good times. Owing Pandas is evening. Mr. Planet Prophet says, I'm late. Hey, Randy. Hey, everyone. What's up, Mr. Planet Prophet? Hope you're doing well. Cobbins Zero says, hashtag Randonite in the house. I do be in the house, though. Mike Brooksbank says, Vivi fam, hello. Why, hello. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Planet Prophet says, hey, Mike. Dr. Prophet is my idol. Yeah, he's, yeah, I'm a fan. I remember the first time I talked to him, I was, like, nervous, like, hello, sir. And now, you know, kind of, we're just buddies. He's like, oh, hey, man, how's it going? And he's so chill. He's so smart. He's just a cool dude. Can't wait to meet him one day, and like in person. I'm sure we will. I mean, unless he has like this amazing amount of security at that point, and is like, okay, nobody goes within 3 miles of him. Must be protected. We got Mike Brooksbank saying Yankees are on fire. Subway Series 2022. Oh, how they doing against the Mets? How they doing? They crushing them. Mr. Planet Prophet says Oscar Walt, in my opinion. Okay, so Mr. Planet Prophet is telling Oscar that he would do the Walt. See why I don't want to get just one of again. Walt will do super fantastic. It's just because it's a, I don't know, like you can't sell it. I mean, you can sell it, but then you'll never get it back again. At least not for that price. So yeah. Drew says, Randy, E2 NFTs into the Viviverse. Oh, dude, that would be so great. So for those of you that do not know, there actually are NFTs of me already. They are on Atomic Hub. There are 3 of them, I believe, that, you know, have Randy Chavez, and yeah, good times. I will have that. They bear the official Earth 2 logo. They are official. I don't know how much those are actually gonna. I mean, maybe if I get really, really famous. But again, they don't really have utility. They're just like collector's editions. They are not, and I didn't get any money from them. Like I didn't take any money from it. I got a couple of them saying like, hey, we'll give you like 5 or 10 of these. Like, okay, cool. You know, I'll get those. So I guess I could sell them if I really wanted. I think from E2, not to like toot my own horn. Because there's a lot of people in Earth 2 that have such bigger accounts than I do. You know, Arya, Realty, you know, our good friend Wraithax up there has some much bigger account. Predict, who's like the biggest woman on Earth 2, biggest account there. But I would say I'm the most well-known like YouTuber. Everyone else on there, it just has a lot more tiles, a lot more property than I do. They're just more successful in that, right? We got Mr. Planet Prophet says, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Yeah, I don't know what people would be like. What that particular NFT would do if Earth 2 and Vivi had gone into the what do you call it? Earth 2 and Vivi had gone and become interoperable, and suddenly people could buy my NFTs. That'd be really interesting. I mean, you could still buy them now, on Comic Hub, on Wax. Vidimon says, Randy, well, at NFT NYC, did anyone have to use an NFT to gain access to any party or event, or was it still old school? You could have. Like, I was at a Cardano party yesterday, the Cardano Xterra virtual party yesterday, I think there was someone that was supposed to be there. I don't know if you did. And you could get there, like, if you had a Cardano wallet with, like, an NFT in it, or were part of, like, a Cardano staking pool, you can get in for free. Or you can just pay $50 to get in. There were things that, like the Bat-Cal event, I think you need to have your name registered to an NFT to go to, which mine was. Which they didn't even check. Honestly, even the... Hang on. Okay, no, not that. I gotta find something for y'all. Oh God, alright, I'm gonna have to get up and find it. I really hope I kept it. Oh yes, here it is. So I could have sworn that it had said, okay, you need your badge, you need an ID, and you need, all this stuff in order to go to NFT NYC. And I get there, and They don't ask for ID. They don't ask for. I think they just ask for like your reservation number that you booked it. And then there was like a day where I forgot to put this on. I forgot to be like, oh yeah, hey, here, show this guy, and I just walked right in. I just like I didn't need this. Like they had just I had literally I don't think I ever saw anyone check. So it was an $800 ticket, which I don't even think I needed. They just let you walk in because they just assume you're there for that. Like, also getting recognized a couple of times was pretty cool, and be like, oh, okay, he's being recognized here. He's cool. Yeah. So the what do you call it? You're supposed to have different forms of identification. You're supposed to have NFTs, but there are some events that I think you needed an NFT, but you just go on Eventbrite and just you RSVP a ticket. That was the other thing that Amar Singh had I went in his stead to a party, and it was great. It was beautiful. They had some Pride stuff there, and they had the Rewind Collective was there. I'm getting a interview with either the CEO of Maker's Place or this girl Jessica. I don't know which one, but it was perfect blending of old school. And I had two conversations with him because I saw him at the next day at the event. The guy that was CEO of Maker's Place saying like, and I said like, how do you feel about like the future? Like, are you sad that nothing's the same as it was, or are you embracing the future and more excited for it? And he said that. He says, well, I do miss the way things were. It's like I miss record stores, I miss vinyl stores, and I think there probably are still some around, but not too much. Like I miss doing that, but things are changing, and basically said adapt or die. And I love that he was doing that. I love that you have someone that's like 60 years old that is just like, yeah, NFTs, man, this is the future. And it's like, he gets it. He gets it. I love older people that get it. That just like, and they're having fun with it too, putting on the amazing party, free drinks and free food. Oh my good golly gosh, it's absolutely bananas. So yeah, really excited for that. Moving on here. Pablo Stanomerovic says, let's go. I feel lucky catching a live stream, Ruler Andy Chavez. Hello, Pablo. I hope you're doing well. Tim HNC75 says, you should interview Dr. Profit. Thank you for the super chat. I am trying. I will continue to do my very best. And maybe get him on one day. I'll try. Mr. Tongman says that Obi-Wan show. Dothcast says the last one hit in the fields. Oh, dude, they did, man. That was... I was not ready for it. X Black Magic says, agreed, Mr. Planet Profit. NFT says, Planet Profit, what's up? This is Oscar. He's saying Walt is good. Mr. Planet Profit says, NFTs, hello, you. The NFT freshman, give me a heart. Why, thank you, NFT freshman. Pablo says, excited for KYC. Just recently became an OMI millionaire. Get it, Pablo. Get it, brother. Mr. Planet Profit says, Pablo, dad. Tim H and C75 says, we needs burns, please. Bring OMI to NFT by end of year. We should get that by... Yeah, so we also passed another milestone. We had 60 billion OMI burn. And we also had $350 million go into the app. So I thought... that was super amazing. Let me go and take a look at something here. Okay. X out of a lot of these. And let me go into the OMI token tracker. Okay, so it doesn't have anything for the 23rd yet. But the amount of gems bought... So it doesn't have anything for today. But the amount of gems that were bought as of yesterday were 349,945,790. So yeah, we had a lot of money go in. So today we definitely passed the $350 million mark, which is absolutely nuts. That's so again, $350 million spent in there, and let's take a look at the price here at 0.00125. Wow, we're up 8% today. So 0.00125 times 310 billion is $387 million market cap. That is stupid low. That is stupid low. So yeah, moving on. Where was I? Darth Chaos says I'm hoping for it's DC Comics. I'm hoping it's that too. And also, yeah, the Burns Omida NFT. I don't know when, but yeah, probably for the end of the year. Pablo says Family Guy. Family Guy would be fun. Love that. Derek Morris says when Mario. I don't know, but the same way that I think Disney said, you know, if we were to get Nintendo and Pokemon and all that, I think the same way Disney said, okay, we'll give you Marvel, and things work out really well, then we'll do the Disney, and then things worked out extraordinarily well, and then we did the Disney. I think that Nintendo can be like, okay, Pokemon, you know, we'll would you get? I don't know why they would do that. I would think they would want to do, because Pokemon's a bigger IP. Like, you know, Jesus, everyone's so obsessed, including me. But Nintendo might do the same thing, and they might say like, okay, we'll give you Pokemon, and if that does well, which of course it's going to do well, it's freaking Pokemon, then we'll give you everything else. You know, Kirby, we'll give you Mario, Yoshi, Captain Falcon, Samus. You know, but I think it should be the other way. They're like, hey, we'll give you one of the Nintendo licenses. We'll just give you, let's say Kirby, that 8-inch little puffball. Oh my God, I love him so much. They could do that. And they could do like the Star Rod. They could do the star that he surfs on. Kirby do be awesome though. Oh my God, it's faster than the speed of light. At least as fast, if not faster than the speed of light. And yeah, that Super Smash Brothers game for the Wii was so good. Oh my God, that was amazing. People like running away from the from those bullets that turn them into like stone. Sonic saving Pikachu. And then Kirby's the only one that survives. Kirby is super strong. Kirby can beat Majin Buu from like, don't at me, no cap. Kirby can beat Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z. You heard it here first. Well, you did not hear it here first. You probably heard it other places, but yeah. I could see Nintendo saying, okay, take Kirby. And it's not just like you're getting Kirby. You'd be getting King DTD. You'd be getting all the other different types, you know, Kirby's forms. There's so many, like Fire Kirby, Ice Kirby, Link Kirby, because again, Kirby can absorb everyone else's powers. Pikachu Kirby, Link Kirby, Donkey Kong Kirby, Yoshi Kirby. So maybe you might not be able to get that, but I think that'd be great. Like, God, if they got Nintendo, if they have Nintendo, that is a decade's worth of IP of that just from them. Not including Pokemon. That is not including Pokemon. Again, just Kirby you could do for a year. Oh my good golly gosh. Not even including the crossovers. God, Mario Kart, get all the carts. Ugh. Oh God, talk dirty to me. I'm sorry, I can't even get into the speculation. I'm gonna go crazy. Dr. Inspiron says, hi Randy, greetings from Malaysia. Yeah, you should interview Dr. Prophet. I totally should, and I want to. One day, I hope. I'm pretty sure one day it will happen. Tim HNC says, how about Black Clover? I never really got too much into Black Clover. I met this girl B. So I was I did interview the CEO of Caloscope, Kirk Allen, Captain Kirk as we call him. One of his assistants named B was. We had a really good conversation about anime yesterday. She's into like a little bit of like the not the mainstream stuff, a little bit of like the not horror either, but she likes a little bit of the dark ones. I think she likes Black Clover. I don't know if she likes Dead Man Wonderland. But yeah, I need like an anime stream, so that people can go and enjoy that. Miss Ponder says Rick and Morty. So David confirmed at the Vagabond thing last month that he said that it is not confirmed yet. It's like we don't have Rick and Morty yet, but I imagine negotiations are on, or at least it hasn't been announced that we have Rick and Morty. What does it say? Story of Screwball. We didn't just create peanut butter whiskey. We perfected it. Okay. I am not drinking for a long time. Maybe tomorrow. NFT says, thanks for the quick reply on Twitter about Gary V. Pokemon rumor. Of course. Let me go and take a look at show you guys what he was saying. Where is it? Where is it? Oh God, I'm sorry if I don't have the. Um, I think that message might have got lost in the Twitter spotlight here. No, not that. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I might have accidentally. I didn't delete the message. I know was it on Twitter messages? But it was just I know I answered it before. It was just a thing saying, hey, Gary V might be doing Pokemon NFTs, and he's not. He's just doing a what do you call it? Just maybe might make part with a company that makes NFTs of the cases, NFTs that just represent that card. That's it. Okay, says I thought it was perfect and fitting and connected, everything plus more. Dude, I want Maul. I want Darth Maul. I want. Oh God, I want that so bad. I want that rematch so bad. Bill Gardner says, "What's up, my VV friend? What's up, Bill Gardner? I hope you're doing well." This Planet Prophet says, "Gary V, opportunist. He do be an opportunist though." Watch any probably read it before. I'll read it again. It says, Randy, super dope meeting you at the Cal event. I think I drank my Cal cost basis down to 0 in Boulier bourbon, and checked a major box appearing on a Randy Chavez live stream at NFT NYC. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We had I posted some pictures on Instagram before. I feel like if I post pictures to Facebook, people just like they think I'm online and everyone like messages me. It's like, oh god, I'm sorry. And then I just get really busy. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait till Omi Moons and we can do this like every month. Sleeping Comics says, Randy, let's go, Sleeping. This Planet Rob is at Sleeping Comics. He's smiling. Sleeping said, sup, Mr. Plan. This Planet Prophet is hey, awesome YouTuber. Yeah, Mr. Planet Prophet, of course, knows as well as I do that Sleepin is one of the best YouTubers. Comic book knowledge. Sleeping Comics has forgotten more comic book knowledge than I will ever know. He's just an absolute mad lad, and we love him. Pablo says that is going to be the biggest poker card heist ever. I know, right? My Planet Rob says, I just put my bins. Put 3 in morning, and biggest spider web run up my arm in my face. Help! Oh my God, no. Metal 11, thank you for the super chat saying the rule of 2. Get it? I feel ya. Only 2 there are. No more, no less. A master and an apprentice. That'll love it. Pablo Santa Marva says, I agree, you need to train like Rocky to win. I hate when Hollywood kills a great plot or scene to this. Yeah, I agree, same here. Tim HN says, I knew about Todd Batman because he's wearing Spawn's cape. Okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, some people definitely did. Metal 11 says that made my day. No problem, man. Always gotta have a Star Wars quote at the ready. Lars Chaos says they show his progress from 3 to 6, plus it plays off the flashback scene in episode 5. That's true. I guess mentally training as well, and him like muscles do have memory. Like they tend to remember their old strengths. That's a good point. Him going in and saying, like, okay, get back at it. And then obviously, Vader slowed down a step or two as well. But damn, his force use is so good. Oh my God, it's great. Mr. Planet Prophet says Metal Lemon. Mr. Planet Prophet says, in my opinion, I would be nervous with Dr. Prophet. Yeah, but when you talk to him, he's just a chill guy. He's just cool. Has Dr. Prophet been buying Omi, Randy? He does have a good amount of Omi. Can't say how much, but he's got a good amount. Lee Bizzle says, I heard Vivi was going to drop an exclusive Ragin' Randy, certain product soon will be a grail. I don't know. I don't think they would do that, but I think they would. I think it would be great for them to do some Randy Chavez drops at some point. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be fun. I would only take a super small amount from it as well. I'd be like, I'll just take a little bit of money, and that would be it. Not too much. Christopher Silva says, I'm trying to sell my car to get more Omi. I know it's probably not the best move short term, but for the amount of Omi, I don't see the issues walking around a while. I sell my car to get more. Yeah, I mean, yeah, short term, we have no idea what happens. But yeah, I mean, if you know that you're not going to need it, and you can buy more Omi, and you can get a good amount of money. Yeah, long term, probably a good move. Even if short term, it's gonna suck. This Planet Prowess says, please Pokemon VV only. Christopher Goodman. I mean, I'm sure if Nintendo wasn't going to do it themselves, which they of course could, but again, like they would have to build a whole thing. They would have to build a whole app, and maybe it'd probably be much safer and much better to go and do it with Vivi. I mean, they're not going to partner with like Recur or they're not going to partner with anyone. I feel like if I'm the president of Nintendo or Pokemon, I say like, okay, we have to have a meeting about this. What are we going to do? You have to stay on top. Like there's a chance that anything that they do could be a flop. They spend years and millions making games. They spend years and millions, doing these things. There's a chance that they do something and it doesn't do well, especially a new technology like this that they've never done before. So the NFTs, I think that why spend millions of dollars just to make like the app, just to make the platform, just to like why do that? And then there's no guarantee of success. Why not just partner with a company that has a built-in audience that buys whatever that buy literally whatever they produce? Toby sells out. Electra sells out. You're telling me that like Star Fox wouldn't sell out? You're telling me that Yoshi with his little red boots wouldn't sell out in a second? Out of your mind. So that we have this built-in audience that is very attractive to everyone that wants to partner with us. And it would be if I were Nintendo, if I were president, I'd be like, okay, let's do it with them. And I would also negotiate that 6% fee, maybe even 7%, maybe 6%. I'd negotiate that minimum 6% fee. Like we're getting that because we are who we are, and we deserve a lot of this money. Because again, short term it wouldn't be good to spend that millions of dollars to make that app, to make their own NFTs and and especially just not only making theirs but have it be interoperable. Like how do you buy those NFTs? I mean, you can't just release them all on OpenSea. I guess you could, but to educate your audience, Gary Vee is the only one I know that spent months teaching his audience how to get a MetaMask, how to wrap Ethereum, how to send things different ways, and go to and buy NFTs. And that language barrier to be able to go and say like, hey, for Nintendo to make a how-to video on how to buy NFTs, like audience is gonna be lost. Audience is gonna be like, nope, not doing it. And you could just do that on Vivi. You eliminate all of that. Like if I were president of Nintendo and I knew Vivi as intimately as I do now, which kind of be impossible, but yeah, I would 100% go and do it with them. And if they said no, it's just it would take a long time to go and get that, and there's no guarantee of success. It's like the making of Pirates of the Caribbean or the making of Lord of the Rings. It's like that. Those things were huge gambles. Like pirate movies never did well. Fantasy movies in the 90s were a freaking joke. The fact that those movies were made and were super successful is Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, had a great cast, had an amazing thing. It was awesome. Lord of the Rings, though, had a $280 million budget for all 3 movies. Was heckin' ridiculous. Unprecedented at the time. Will never happen again. Because they spent, 28 months in pre-production? Like, my God, man. And that they had to spend 2.5 years in pre-production. These people had to fund it before the cameras even started shooting. My good golly gosh. Spent over a year in actual production. Just there's no way that Nintendo doesn't reach out to Vivi. There's no way that they don't go out and say, hey, yeah, I should make this a whole video. I might do it after this. Say that, hey, there's a what we're going to do, yeah, there's no way they don't reach out to Veve. There's no way that and if Veve doesn't do it, Veve's got the power, because Veve says, yeah, you can, and they can negotiate them. They're like, okay, well, no, you're going to get 2.5% because we made that deal with Disney and whoever, when we didn't have as much of an audience, but now we got eyes on us every which way. You're going to get 2.5% because our people, X, Y, and Z, whatever. And they say, you can come with us, get your 2.5%, or you could spend millions of dollars and years trying to educate your audience, trying to build this app, trying to make good quality NFTs, and there's no guarantee of success. You go and do that. You go to your boss and you tell him that, yeah, I messed up this thing. I messed up this meeting with Veve because I was too greedy. Nope. Yeah, there's no way that Nintendo hasn't come to the table. There's no way that Nintendo hasn't, because again, this is easy. You just put in your credit card and you just buy it that way, and they're giving you that option to go and buy with crypto. Oh my God. And cash out with crypto, cash out with fiat. Like, there's no way that I have to like hang this up and make a video. It's just bananas. In fact, I'm gonna do a Patreon member shout out. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. All right, everyone, please check out at Hey David Don, at King Mavs Forever over on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Kobe Collection, Only Player One over on the YouTube. Raythax.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Viva Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. You got at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Hour 2. Let's go. Let's get this spread. I'm going to write a note to myself saying, do Nintendo video. Let it go. Video. Dude, karaoke last night was so much fun. We had J Kill XRP and his wife there. I was guest appearance. We had Crypto Rain, we had Dr. Stuff, we had Spencer from Comics and Crypto, we had Wendy Stibalis. It was a good karaoke night. It was a lot of fun. Now, where was I? Christopher Silva says, thanks. I'm flat broke, living like a hippie because it's all in Veve and Omi. Same, fam. Same. Sean Gill says, I just hope they list Omi on Binance and Base before announcing Pokemon. Oh, Coinbase. I mean, I don't see any major exchanges while we're down here. Like, again, in this bear market, I really don't see any major exchanges while we're like this. I think a lot of things will be delayed for like a year, give or take. At least 6 months, at least till the end of the year. Ms. Pine says, I can see a bright future for your sacrifices. Same here, man. Same here. Crypto Natter says, took a break from the app for a week. I was planning to buy, but to my surprise, most of the floors of the golden moments and Vader went up recently. Any reason why? Yeah, I kind of went over it before. Just we have, David Yu in New York City, me at Veve NFT, supporting that Veve fam, talking to anyone about it, them announcing KYC. It's just like the perfect storm for people to come in. Zane says, bottom is in Niter, listing at an all-time low, but prices have caught up yet, in my opinion. Also, MTL making peeps bullish. This Pond Rob says, new whales coming. Plays Jaws. Subby Zero says, daw, his wee little boots. I know, right? His little boots. Says, Obi to $150. Do you know how much we would have to burn for Obi to be $150? This Blind Rob says, Subby, good to see you. As always, we love Subby Zero. Watch any prices. Yeah, Metroid. Dude, I want Samus over here doing like the, powering up, Fox's gun. Like, obviously, Samus's giant energy ball would destroy that Fox gun and, destroy Fox if he doesn't do his down B move. So, yeah. Larry Mackins says, Pokemon, you my best friend to the very end. You need me and I need you. Oh yeah, 100%. Larry Baggins says all. Yep, got to catch them all. Watch Any Praises. Punch Out minus Mike Tyson though. Oh, dude, Punch Out would be amazing if we got that. That'd be super fantastic. I caught him in the comments. So I'm gonna go over maybe some messages or we got a YouTube comment. I'll go over some YouTube comments. So Pablo asked me, do I have a death bat? I said I don't. What are they? He says they are Avenged Sevenfold NFT. Oh, okay. They do monthly giveaways on merch. One of one NFTs, and I was one of the first buyers of it, so they gave me 2 free tickets to any show. Some of them have perks like meet and greets for life, free tickets for life, etc. Just thought you'd be interested since you were singing them in the intro. 100% I am interested. Where do I get these? And why? Like, oh god, I love Avenged Sevenfold, so that would be really good. Also, everyone could smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. I would totally love that. So I'm gonna go and do some more comments here. Darth Chaos says thanks, Randy. Cheers, mate. That was not all right. I had a decent performing video released 7 hours 46 minutes ago. Got 1,100 views so far. Not too shabby. Oh no, I had a copyright claim. So I was talking with people. So while talking with people on the streets of New York City, has a copyright claim because there was music in there that I think I know what it was too. I was talking to this guy that was playing like Duel of Fate. He was playing some Star Wars music, and I think that's why it got the copyright claim. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. So that might be why. Moving on. Alex Adams, hi Randy. Do you think Ultra Rare Vader is a grail? Yeah. Sub-Zero says, good to see you, Mr. Planet Prophet. We love him. So like I said, I'm probably going to make that Nintendo video, which if you just saw this, don't worry about watch it. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. And the reason why I'm going to make it is because I think that's a perspective that I'm not sure any other people have had yet. Excuse me. Oh my God. Sorry. Had to do something there. Oh God, hiccups. And I do have to rest for tomorrow's event. I'll be kind of an all-day thing. I do have a business call in the middle of that. Gonna be heckin' nuts. But thank you, everybody, for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Mr. Planet Props, Randy, I told you I was commenting. You be good as long as it's claim, not a strike. Yeah, it's just copyright claim. That's it. But anyway, guys, I love y'all. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Thanks for the super chats.